The Washington County Veterans Service Commission hosted its first resource fair at the Marietta Armory. According to Executive Director of the Service Commission, Darren Sherlock, the resource fair is meant to provide information on jobs, health services, and other benefits for veterans in the Mid-Ohio Valley. He says they hope to have this fair be an annual event. Sherlock adds this can help a veteran if they are trying to transition back to a normal life outside of the service.
And it's difficult sometimes to transition back to a civilian lifestyle. Sometimes that transition happens quickly, sometimes it takes a long time. And we just want to make sure that when they come back, they're reintegrated in the community and they know all the sources are out there for them.
Sherlock adds he was pleased by the turnout from the first event and says the Service Commission is an available resource that wants to help veterans in any way they can.